It's Kambada, the shaman, the god, the crack baby. And right now you're tuned in to Kofi's Universe, the #1 and most truest source for hip-hop news, reaction videos, sports, black culture, and much, much more. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button now. Bada.
YouTube, salute. Waka Flocka responds to Takeoff's death. When God blesses you, you have to change your ways and evolve. Let's talk about it. If you're new to my channel, thumbs up the video, hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. Let's listen to this audio.
I never want to speak on nobody's death, but I could tell you this. When God bless you, right, you have to change your ways. You have to evolve. You have to. That's all I can say.
Right.
I could just say wrong place, wrong time for these guys.
They were, rolling dice. So in other words, once you ascend to a certain level, you got to leave that alone.
Oh, yeah, I don't roll dice.
You can't go back to the street. And I know, look, I don't been, I'm guilty.
With all respect, why would I roll dice with somebody that ain't on my tax bracket? It's liability that some shit could happen.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been there.
I watch people die every day like that. That's why I ain't never be him. If it's 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm not hanging around a bunch of mean, mugging ass motherfuckers. Nigga, if you not smiling, you getting away from me.
Right.
That's my motto. I'm like, yo, bro, he not smiling. What's wrong with him? Hey, get him some shots or he gotta go home.
Simple as that.
Hell, real simple. I'm gonna buy the block. He's like, nigga, why you buy this Rolls Royce? To ride through the hood to show you the richest motherfucker? That I can't buy one? And da-da-da-da. And it's crazy because that's why I bought it.
Right.
I was young, like, nigga, we getting money on the south side. I'm finna pull a phantom out here, da-da-da. But I was ignorant. And at the same time, I could have bought this condo downtown Atlanta that I ride by every day today.
Right.
And it's fucking 5 times the value.
Right.
The egg on my face, right? So when I seen Dick Gregory do that, I actually got out that car. The things I wanted to be and grow up to be, I got there.
Right.
At 23 years old.
Okay.
I was sitting so high on top of my mountain, I just kept smelling something.
Right.
It just smelled like manure. I was standing on top of shit mountain. I didn't have nothing. I didn't have no business. I didn't have no financial literacy. I didn't have an insurance policy. I didn't know what trust accounts was, shell companies. I didn't know how to go buy tangible businesses. I didn't know nothing. So I'm like, yo, how am I this famous guy and I'm the big homie and y'all respected me? It was like, I can't even tell you how to go open up a bank account. It felt so good learning that. Like, usually if I want to run money up, I have to go in the streets now. I got good credit, some holding companies. I go give me a loan.
Right.
I go get a loan right now for $10 million, $20 million, $100 million. It's just perspectives and a good business plan. It's easy. So when you start learning things like that, why would you be an edge monster?
Right.
I know anybody right now, yo. I don't care how gangster you are. My boy, if you start learning this real business, man, you ain't
leave that
thugging.
alone.
That thug, man, who? I wish you, I ain't going. I'm good. I'm not.
All right, if you want to check out the full interview, it's on the Shay podcast. That's Shannon Sharp's podcast. And how do I feel about what he said? He's right. I mean, God, Allah, Supreme Being, Yahweh, Odurumare, the Creator, whatever name you want to call him or her, the universe. I'm just saying, when you are put in a position and your life changes, why you want to go backwards? Why you continue want to do the same thing? You see what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make sense. I know some people want to feel happy. They want to actually go back and show people I made it, but those same people not going to have the same love for you that you might have the same love for them. One of my OGs used to always tell me, just because you do for somebody and have loyalty towards them, doesn't mean they're going to have the same loyalty to you and do for you also. And that's true. Everybody don't think like you. Everybody don't care about you like that because your genetic blueprint is who you are. Nobody don't feel the same emotions as you or have the same thought process. That's life. And Takeoff, he's made his transition. And we can criticize him, but not criticize him as saying he did wrong. But we can look at Takeoff's life and Nipsey Hussle's life and King Von's life and Tupac's life and Biggie's life, and this can go so on and so forth, or even people in the entertainment industry like Chadwick Boseman, all these people. Think about it. People made a legacy in their community. They made a legacy in hip hop. Hollywood, just in every other area. But some people didn't know about financial. Some people didn't have the plan of what's next after I accomplish this goal or write this chapter, or you know, do I want to continue to go around the same people that they're going to jail, getting shot, or I feel like I think they do have my best interest, but behind closed doors, they might not have my best interest. And it's hard for us to understand. The older we get, we need to be able that's a elevator, education, empowerment, narrative comes to wisdom when it comes to crossing the threshold from 20s, 30s to 40s. You in your 30s and 40s, that's your prime years. You know, I mean, 50s can be prime years too, don't get me wrong, but this is the time that you should actually be laying the foundation. Sometimes you're probably trying to figure out who you are still. Even if you have children, you don't have children, you're still trying to figure yourself out. And that's the main thing we're trying to do. I learned a lot about myself right now, who I am, than I was 10 years ago, 20 years ago. And I appreciate where I'm at in my life. I appreciate all the hard lessons, the life lessons, and everything that's happened to me. I appreciate all the friends that came into my life, people that I actually broke up with, like as far as women. And that wasn't they didn't do nothing wrong to me. They didn't put no gun to my head. They didn't try to kidnap me. They didn't take money out of my bank account. They wasn't supposed to be on my path no more. That chapter is closed and you move on. See, people have this hard lesson. Oh man, they did me wrong. No, it has nothing to do with that. It's just a chapter closed and accept it and move on. But Waka Flocka is right though. God blesses you. You got to change the ways and evolve. God give you a house. Why you gonna do dumb shit and sell drugs out of there? If you get a car, you earn that car as far as like, damn, I got a nice BMW, whatever you get. Why would you hold guns in your car if you was doing that shit before back in the day? Doing drive-bys. You see what I'm saying? Letting one of your homies that you known for actually getting fights, doing heinous crimes. Next thing you know, that vehicle is gonna be traced back to you, and you're gonna be going or after authorities. Always understand you have to move different, you have to think different, you have to look at your life as like I have to or I can't do the things I was doing when I was 10, 12, 15, 20 years old. I'm a certain age now. Every year get older. That's a blessing. You're supposed to actually say, I have an additional stripe on my life that I'm better than I was last year. You shouldn't have decayed roots. When I mean talking about decayed roots, the roots of a tree should always be, growing underground. And that's talking about the subconscious mind. That's talking about all your internal organs and everything that's working in your life. You should actually developing so much in your brain of the information that you're reading and receiving, you know, other people, life in general, better and better. You shouldn't be progressing. Post your comments below. Hulk smash Black Panther the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. If you want to support and donate to the channel, at Patreon, patreon.com/KofiUniverse. Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Stream Apps, everything's in the description. Until next time, salute.